Diane in Denmark here. Guess what? We're on the road again and Vibke's driving. So get your seat belts on, get buckled up and get ready for some fun because we are going to clothes swap. We say this every time that we're really good at decluttering and we still have so much stuff because it also comes from other family members. Also, once you start decluttering, you really enjoy the process. You see what you're using, what you're not using, and that you can hand it on to somebody else who will use it. And I'm actually wearing, it's kind of become a tradition that we wear something that we got at the previous clothes swap. So I'm wearing a sweater. Anyway, we're heading towards Alex's house today. Alex is hosting. We've got food and drink. I've got cake with me. Vibke's got falafel, and as I said, we've got a car full of stuff. So we're setting the intention that we're going to find some really good stuff today, and as usual, we shall see you on the other side. Okay, so we are in full swing. Hello, big boy. Unloading. This is where all the jewellery and makeup is. You may recognise some of my items, things that I've been decluttering. And then we've got shoes down here, and you can tell the girls are kind of getting spring-like. Oh, look. No. And we've got a ton of books. Anne-Marie's in charge of books, aren't you, Anne-Marie? In charge of the books. And we've got tons of, good children's books. And what we've got down here, magazines, sports clothes. Here we are on to the lovely dresses, but you can really tell that people are beginning to feel that we might be getting towards spring. The lighter colours are coming out. Was this mine? No, that wasn't mine. Sometimes you recognise things that you've given to the swap and that have come back. Okay, and here we have, what's this? I think that is tops and jackets, and over here there's a hat, and I said that should be over with the sports. Oh, nice.
This is our t-shirt. I know. You didn't fit that, did you? That was mine.
Sue, Sarah Jane, what are you looking for today, or what are you hoping to find today?
Well, no, I was just getting this was our team shirt. Started it. That's because you're not showed any interest in the team.
Don't say that.
I do think you ought to wear it again at the swim run.
Right. Okay. Up for another challenge. More sports going on. Woo. Right. Let's take a wee look at the books down here. A lot of you will recognise Harry Potter's. We've got Wimpy Kid, Kids' Toys. Oh, this is one that I brought with me today. Lots of good stuff for the kids. I don't know what that is. Let's have a wee look inside, shall we? Ooh, calculator. Nice. And remember, you know, things that do not work for you, they're definitely going to be pounced on by somebody else. And you know, like we say, one man's junk is another man's treasure. And these are all kids' items, so you can see all the nice shiny things. I'm always attracted to all these colours. More kids' stuff and toys. We can come around here, and Karen's making. Karen, tell us what's in your broccoli. If you can remember.
Almond butter tahini, tamari, rice wine vinegar. I can't remember.
It's going to be
toasted sesame oil.
Toasted sesame oil. Okay, we'll tell you later how it tastes, but it smells fantastic. And there's the dal. Oh, there's the rest of Karen's sauce. Special sauce. Right. Let's eat. Okay, I'm going to go through the food one more time. Alex has made a dal over there. Got my black bean chocolate coffee cake, and then we've got scones here. We pronounce them scones, not scones, scones. Cheese, some hummus, sausage rolls, and that's Karen's beautiful broccoli. You heard about that before. Tons This is for going on with the dal, along with the pizza. Yeah, it'll be a veggie one. And what's who made that?
I don't know, who made the quiche?
Who made the quiche? Oh, no. Oh, Sinead made the quiche.
Is it
Right, yeah. And okay, anyway, time to eat.
Well, what about if it
Okay, it was a great close-up. I hope you've got a cup of coffee. I'm just finished off a cup of coffee or a glass of water while I talk you through what items I got there. Let me just pop this down. And actually the top that I'm wearing today, that came from our previous clothes swap. I'm also wearing, I won't show you too much, I've got a silk camisole which came from a clothes swap about, I don't know, 6 months ago. Somebody will keep me right. And the cardigan that I'm wearing today was also a clothes swap item. And for people who ask, you know, often I'm in short sleeves or shirt sleeves when I'm making my videos. In Denmark we like to layer up, so I've got several layers. When I'm working, I often get quite hot, so I like to be able to take off the layers, and then if I'm going to be sitting on my bahuke, I like to layer up again. So anyway, just a wee explanation of that. So what did I get? What did I come home with? Well, actually I came home with a really big bag this time, and I haven't got a lot of items, but they're quite heavy items. And you know, these close-ups, you never know what you're going to come home with. It's just pure chance. Sometimes it's books, sometimes it's accessories, sometimes it's overcoats, and often it's just a big mishmash. So let me go through it, and I'll also explain to you, as I'm going through these items, our little rules and other bits of info about the close-up. So let me take the first thing out of the bag, which is some exercise gear. Now, my friend Sue, who's on the video, who is also, if you saw us at the ice swimming competition, many of the ladies, you might recognise them from there. They're very sporty ladies, and there's always a lot of sports stuff. And it's funny, because I said to Sarah Jane, when we first started having these clothes swaps about, what, 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, I always thought, who would want to take home sports stuff? And now, you're going to see today, I've got a lot of sports stuff because I am active, and actually having the right colour of gear can you know, lift your mood when you do it. Anyway, Sue had brought this one especially for me. Look at that. It's an original Adidas training top. So I'm just going to put these on hangers as I take them out. There we are. So there's a nice one for when I'm out running. I'm going to be taking a wee run later today. Right, that's the first one. And then, oh, this is a funny item. This is, hold on, this is my sweater that I'm wearing today. This is one of my tops, a blouse. You see it with kind of random dots. Now, I took this to one of the first clothes swaps I went to, and I saw it at the clothes swap yesterday, and I thought, oh, I would actually quite like it back. Now, and I don't know if you can pick up here, it's not black, and I should just also remind you, I don't use any fancy equipment when I'm making my videos. I keep it very simple. You know, the aim here is not to be perfect, but just to get these videos made. So I don't use any kind of fancy lighting or doing filters and stuff like that. So you have to, you know, take me as you find me. But this is a dark navy. Oh, maybe you can see, yeah, navy. And Bettina brought that one back, and I said, oh yeah. So I've taken that one back again to add into my mix, and I think that's going to be great for wearing with, you know, my white jeans, or, you know, red jeans, working towards the spring here. So that was actually my item that came back. Okay, this one is a white blouse. Oh, and I knew this was probably one of mine because it's a Zara. You know, Zara was also one of my favourite brands. The top that I got the last close-up, this is also a Zara one. Right, this one is Yaya Women. I have no idea what that brand is. I'm not sure if it's Danish or European. Remember, at our close-up parties we have a mix of ladies from all over Europe, Denmark, the States, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand. So you never know where the clothes are going to turn up from. A very nice blouse with a wee bit of elastic at the sleeves, quite plain, but with a wee bit of pleats here at the front, and that's a perfect fit for me. So I'm looking forward to dressing that up, you know, with one of my nice necklaces. Right, next, oh, now this is a funny one, because I've been looking for some chocolate brown coloured trousers. Now, you know, and I'm a type 1-4 in the Dressing Your Truth system. If you don't know about Dressing Your Truth, go to dressingyourtruth.com, look at the videos on YouTube, and I've made a whole lot of videos about me being a type 1-4. Anyway, I've been looking for some chocolate brown trousers to expand my wardrobe a bit. That basically Dressing Your Truth is like having a capsule wardrobe, and for me as a type 1 it gives me lots of options because I can really mix and match everything that I've got. And I was looking for chocolate brown trousers, and I bought a pair in the sale last week, and they were nice, and I was like, I haven't worn them yet. Anyway, yesterday, just by chance, the last thing that I picked up at the clothes swap were these trousers. They were just lying on a chair. Somebody else had tried them and, you know, put them back. And I tried them on and they fit perfectly, chocolate brown. So what is happening to the ones that I bought in the shop? They are going back. Still had the price tag on them. So look at that. You just never know what you're going to find at the clothes swaps, but a perfect pair of chocolate brown trousers. So there we are. So, oh, hold on. So I'll be wearing these in an outfit soon. Right, next, dive into the bag. A sweater, and this has got quite a nice wee bit of kind of cable knit, and it's blue. Oh yeah, you can see that there. It's blue, and all the other ladies are like, "Oh, that's a nice one." So we're kind of queuing up for this one, and this one is going to be great for me, you know, because I love navy blue, and especially navy blue and red and white coming into the spring. And I can put a wee scarf at my neck or wear some red accessories. I've got a really nice pair of red flat shoes. So there we are, nice sweater there. Oh, hold on, let me just tell you the make it weather report. Don't know where that comes from. Right, next one. Oh, and I found that I've been able to get a lot of nightwear at the clothes swaps. You know, I don't like to wear when I'm sleeping. I mean, you've seen me decluttering my sleeping stuff. I like to have like a loose pair of trousers and a top, you know, whether it's a band top. You've seen my Snoop Dogg top, and you know, I don't wear like Snoopy night shirts or anything like that. That's not me. So normally it's a kind of comfy pair of trousers, like silky trousers. Anyway, look what I found yesterday. Now these are Kath Kidston flannel pyjamas, and look, they've got polka dots on them. Anyway, I tried on the top, and one of the other ladies said to me, "Oh, you look so cute," and I said, "That's my type 1 word. I am cute and light. That's, you know, that's one of my key words." So there we are. So pajamas, and the only problem with this is the top fits really well. This is a medium-sized top. The pyjama bottoms are a wee bit big, but that's an easy fix on the sewing machine. So I'm going to take those down to the basement next time I go, and I will fix the trousers so the trousers fit me better. So that's out there. Okay, right, diving into more. Let me see. I've still got a few clothing items to go. Oh yeah, and another sweater. This is a really nice colour. Let me just see if I can find the brand. It's from Next in the UK, and it's a large. And just remember here, when you're at the clothes swap, don't go looking at the labels, because the labels are not a good indication of size. Try the things on. We have this little rule at the clothes swap that you can take whatever you want. The main thing is that you try it on there and then at the clothes swap, so you're not kind of, you know, thinking, oh, you know, that's going to fit me. You bring it home and find out it doesn't fit at all, you know, and bring it back to clothes swap. So we have a little rule. You can take as much as you like, but make sure that you try it on at the clothes swap. There we are. So that's going to be a nice one, you know, when it's a nice cold day, nice bright turquoise colour. Hold on, let me see if I can grab another, what do you call it? You know what I mean, one of those. Yeah, call them boile in Danish. Coat hanger, that's the word I was looking for. Right, what do you think? Ooh, all the nice colours. Right, a few more, more clothes. And then I've got some other things in the bottom there. Another one of these things for drying your hair. I'm loving these. And remember, I got one at a clothes swap, and I've got one or two of them. You've seen them in the bathroom, and these out they're super for me because when I get out of the shower in the morning, I put this on my hair, and then you know I have my breakfast, put my makeup on here. And then basically by the time I've done that and I take this off, my hair is almost ready to go, and all I need to do is give it a wee bit of gel and a quick dry upside down, and I'm ready to go. So I love these kind of microfiber towels. So I got another one of those, and it's a nice turquoise colour. So that kind of pale blue colour, duck egg blue. And another t-shirt, there we are. And it's from one of the clubs around here. I don't care, I'm going to be using this under something else, but it's a nice bright pink. I don't know why so much of the fitness gear is all black, boring black. Sorry all the type 4s out there, you can keep your black. Right, oh, and I don't know if you noticed in the car, but I had 2 of these absolutely full with stuff, plus an extra bag and the food, all the delicious food. Right, I think we got to the end. Oh no, there's more twice. A pair of running tights, ones that go just underneath the knee, which are going to be great for when it's much warmer here. I'm still wearing my thermal running tights at the moment. That's the only black item I think that I've got in my wardrobe are thermal running tights, which are really good. Anyway, some Nike bright blue and green running tights. I've got a lot of sports equipment, and here's something, you know, I'm not sporty, but I'm very active. I must remember to say that. It's something that I didn't even know that it existed. Here we are. I'll be wearing these when I go for a run later. Running gloves. So they actually, you know, just to keep out the chill environment, because I always wear gloves when I'm running. Here we are. And look, oh, it says just do it. Just do it. Right, so running gloves. So look at me. Look at me being all sporty. Right. And the next thing, okay, oh, hold on. I always have my cards, you know, my Dressing Your Truth cards with me in case any of the ladies want to have a wee look and check that they've got the right colours. And oh, shall I do that? Look at that. All matching perfectly. And on the back you've got also a guide. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to know if, you know, if it's one type or another. And these, especially the little cards with patterns on it, those are a real help until you kind of train your eye. Right, so those are going back here, right, because those live here in my chest of drawers. And then, oh, I got a new handbag. Ooh, right, here we are. There we are. And I'm not sure who brought this to the swap. It came in quite late, and I think it was one of the ladies, Jo. She's relocating to Paris. It was probably hers. And can you see it's blue suede? Very nice. I'm going to be very swanky with my blue handbag. So that's great. It's not black. You know, we have this hashtag in the Dressing Your Truth Facebook group, which is hashtag INBIN, INBIN. It's not black. It's navy. Okay. If there's any ever doubt of what colours I'm wearing, you know, in my videos, I'm not wearing black, it's navy. Sometimes it's a bit hard to tell on screen. Right, here's my navy handbag. And then, oh, this nice sparkly box. This had belonged to Kate, my friend Kate. And I put some items in the box that I picked up yesterday. Oh, this was also Kate's. She had been in Norway and brought home a lot of you know, there was face lotion and body lotion, and you know, if you saw me do my decluttering and cleaning in here in one of my last videos, you know that I like to keep these in my bedside cabinet because I always put some cream on my hands and my feet before I go to bed. So there we are. Really looking forward to using those. And we swap. you know, gently used accessories, nail varnish, makeup, hair products. Which case, let me see, I did get a hair product yesterday. Oh yeah, I love dry shampoo. Shampoo. Quite often, you know, if I'm down in the sea in the morning having a skinny dip or doing my ice swim, and then maybe in the evening I'm going out, I like to zhuzh my hair a wee bit with dry shampoo, so I'm always on the lookout for that. So look, there was one yesterday at the clothes swap, so that's great. And also a couple of items of jewellery. I took this bracelet, which is all kind of sparkly, and it's light, what is it, cream and beige. Hold on, I'll show you. It's one of those ones that kind of wraps around. There we are. There we are. Well, that's the ones I'm wearing today. So one of those, and I took, the other thing I took was a necklace. I don't know if I can get this one off again. I'll put it in the box. This necklace with all wee balls on it, and I'm thinking I might spray paint this one a different colour. We shall see. We shall see what happens to that. And then the last things. There were tons of books, as you probably saw in the video. Right, that's me down to the bottom of it now. And I took this one for fun, because look at me being so sporty these days. It's actually quite a nice book. It's got some good ideas for changing up what you're already eating, but just making it a wee bit more kind of protein packed. So anyway, I'll tell you how I get on with the recipe book. And normally with any of the books, I enjoy them, and then I take them back to the next clothes swap, or they go to the book exchange. And you know me, I never buy, we don't have any subscriptions for magazines or stuff, but there's a whole stack of magazines, and I just took a wee selection, and these are all ones, bolig is the word for home or house in Danish. So it's all things to do with fortune, all to do with spring, so that's going to be nice to look at. And remember, magazines, they just produce the same content year after year, so it doesn't really matter if it's from this year or from last year, so it's all the same stuff. And Leo is quite a good magazine if you're wanting to learn Danish. It's for women over 50. Is it women over 50 or women over 40? And all the models that you see are women over 40 or 50, so that's really quite nice, instead of seeing all the kind of all the usual kind of magazine models. In Denmark we're much more kind of realistic about things. And that's what I was going to say, because I had a wee checklist, because in every video that I make about clothes swaps I get the same question. So let me just go through the kind of rules that we have again. At the clothes swap, you just bring along anything that you want to swap with the others, and it's not one item in and one item out. You take what you want, you bring what you want, and you take what you want. You need to make it, my son's home. Hello, I'm upstairs. Yeah. Just hold on. So. Okay, let me try that again. So our rule is you can take whatever you want. Main thing is that you try it on instead of just stuffing it in a bag and taking it home with you. You might want to make sure that you've got plenty of mirrors around, so that your guests can try on things and see them. And you know, in our group of ladies, we just kind of strip off in front of each other. In Denmark, there's no kind of body shaming and stuff, but just make sure that, you know, you've maybe got a bathroom where there's a mirror, or a bedroom where people can try things on. At the end of the clothes swap, everybody helps to pack up what is left over, and at our clothes swaps, anything that is left over is taken to a shelter. Karen, who you saw with the broccoli Karen on the video, she collects things, gentlemen's stuff, gentlemen's clothes, gentlemen's accessories, any kind of toiletries. She collects those for a shelter. We bag them up and we take them to the book exchange. I've got a whole bag of books going to the book exchange. Any kind of clothes, they're taken to a charity shop. So anything that's left over that we are not taking home from the swap, it it all goes to somebody else. So make sure that you get it handed on to somebody else afterwards, okay? We're not just putting these things in the bin, we're handing it on to somebody else who can get some use out of it. And oh yeah, I know what I was going to say. You saw at our clothes swaps, food is one of the highlights for us, and it's a real social experience. Please feel free to keep it as simple as you want. You know, you can invite people over and say to everybody that you'll provide coffee and tea. Maybe they can bring a pack of biscuits. You know, you don't even have to have anything at all. And it doesn't have to be, you know, like you saw in our clothes swaps, clothes, accessories, books, homeware. It could be crafting equipment, it could be baby equipment. And actually, I want to tell you something. We've actually come up with a new thing. This year we're going to have what's called a wish list. Because quite often you've got stuff at home, but you're thinking, oh no, but you know, is somebody going to want this at a clothes swap? So that now, if for example one of the ladies, say her son has just started, I don't know, football or badminton, you can write in our little group. We have a little Facebook group. You can say, oh, I'm looking for, you know, a badminton racket or a ski suit for a girl between the ages of 5 and 8. One of the ladies, she's pregnant, so she's looking for maternity clothes. For baby clothes. So you can put it out there. You can put out, you know, if there's a wish, if there's something specific that you're looking for, and instead of having to go, you know, buying new from a shop, one of us in the group probably has one of the items and is willing to hand it on. And also Vibeke, you know, my bestie Vibeke, this year she is doing not buying anything new this year. So any clothes that she gets, she will either get them at the clothes swaps, from the public clothes swaps. You know, we have a lot of those here in Denmark, just the same as our clothes swaps, but they're open to everybody. Or from flea markets, or from the flea market supermarket. Remember, you saw me selling some of my higher end items. So Vibeke is not buying anything new this year. She's trying to see if anything that they need can be got second hand or at a swap, because you know there's so much stuff already out there. Let's really make a little push, and instead of always buying new, always having all these things are being produced all the time, use what already is in circulation. So on that note, I'm going to go and join my family and put away all these things, and all I've got left to say to you is live long and prosper. May the Danish swapping Hygge be with you, and let me know how you're getting with your swaps, because I know a lot of you have been following these videos for a while and have now ventured into swap land and are already seeing that you're having fun with it, and it's also just a really good community spirit. So anyway, I've been talking for far too long, and I shall see you very soon. Okay, bye for now.